up at Little River Canyon and we're doing the Scenic drive today because I wanted to do all these little short walks because I know sometimes you just don't want to hike, or you have kids, or maybe your parents with you. So I thought this would be fun to show you what you'll see. And yes, I'm walking backwards. So let's check it out. So as we go through this, it's supposed to take about an hour, so I'm just going to show you my favorite parts. So let's keep traveling. All right, so this is about an hour drive with all these pull-offs. So I'm going to show you what you would see if you get out here and do it. And I think it's going to be beautiful. I've never seen it before. So this is the Land Overlook. And I know somebody's saying, Jenny, why are you doing this? Like, what's up with this? Well, we've got these two little grandkids, and if I'm going to take them out someplace, I like to kind of have seen it before. So I know, like, oh, this is a great spot, or no, we're going to skip that with them. And then I also got to thinking, we have so many people moving into the area that one of the things we get asked all the time is, what can we get out and do? And then third, let's be honest, everything is so expensive nowadays. This is a great area to get out and explore, and it's free. You don't even have to pay to park over here. So it's just beautiful. I can't even imagine what it's gonna look like when the leaves change colors, but I can promise you, I'm gonna find out. Let's keep going. So you're just driving along and you come to this. They call it the Mushroom Rock, and right over here are some other rocks. So let's go exploring just a little bit. So I don't even know what to say. These rocks, they're just like huge. And no, I should watch where I'm going. Chad keeps telling me that, but let's walk on through them a little bit. Man, like you just wonder, have they always been here? Would this be where you would want to go? Like if it was a thunderstorm? In my younger days, I'd be wanting to climb up on top of them. I'm considering it now. All right, cut it off and let me see if I can get up there. Okay, I made it up here. I do have to say, I don't think it would have been pretty seeing me get up here because I'm not normally rock climbing, but it really is kind of beautiful. I do think this area has a little bit of adventure to it if you wanted to be able to get out of your car and just explore, because these rocks are just right on the road. So there's the Mushroom Rock. You can see our car, so that is how close everything is together right out here. Very neat. Next stop is Hawks Glide, and it is a view. I can just see it right here where I'm standing, so I'm headed over there now. All right, so let's see how this view is. Oh, I think it's gonna be so gorgeous in a couple of weeks. So me and Chad were talking about how just shocked we are, because we've lived in Georgia like pretty much, I mean, our whole life, and never knew there was something so much nature just right over the state line. Just walk around a little bit so we can see it. But like I said, the leaves aren't changing colors because we're up here in September. See, it's gonna be gorgeous. Okay, so now we're at the canyon view. And I mean, I'm hoping that this video does it a little bit of justice, because it is absolutely something. And I'm still so surprised that this is just an hour from Cartersville. Literally, we had breakfast in Rome, and then we came over here and we did pack us a lunch so we could have a picnic, because there's so many spots. Oh my, can you see that? Nope, not if I do the camera that way. Okay, so let's chat for a minute, because this is the time of year that you really want to get outside, especially if you're feeling stressed. It is just something to be able to hear the water and the wind. And you know, I'm always talking about this on our videos that we do at houses, because a lot of times I'll pick out the spots in the house where I'd be reading or having coffee. But one of the reasons I'm always looking for a little bit of nature is because real estate is one of these careers that can have a little bit of stress, because when we're trying to sell your house, we're really focused on that. And of course, when we're trying to help you buy a house, we're focused on that. And being outside is just one of those things that kind of refreshes you. So I'm telling you, I want you to come over here and try this drive, because it is beautiful. Even if you never did anything but looked from your car. But with kids, you could let them walk up, get in and out of the car, have a picnic. There's so much you could do out here. So I don't really know how many more stops we have, but we're gonna keep going. You know how we're always in real estate talking about how your location matters. Well, look at this location. Now, these houses aren't for sale that I'm aware of, but that one right there, can you imagine walking out and being able to just sit right there on the edge and have coffee? You think they'll let me do that? Can I knock on their door? Okay, so you can see it's just a cliff. So that's what these people over here have, is kind of that same thing happening. But I really want to look down. But I can't, because I'm not going to get that close to the edge. But it really is gorgeous. So one of the things that's kind of interesting is, as you pull off on all these things, the views are great, but there's all these little trails that you can kind of go down and explore a little bit. Now, I would not recommend kids, because you saw that drop off. And as I get over here, yeah, that is a drop off. But it is too gorgeous to not do a little bit of exploring. Now I gotta get Chad to come over here so you can see what I'm seeing. Okay, so that ledge is where we were just at a few minutes ago. And then of course there is the house that we saw. And then I want you to see, because we've been seeing this creek area. Yeah, little river, this river, the whole time, but now you can really start to see it. All right, so when we got down here, it's just more gorgeous views. You can see that we're getting closer and closer to the bottom where the water is. So I'm hoping that at the end of it, we end up at the bottom, right there by the water, but we shall see. All right, so this is the trail. If we go this way, I don't know if you can see that very well, but it says the trail is 0.7 miles straight down into the canyon. It is very steep. Know your limits before you commit to this difficult trail. Whew. I think I'm gonna skip this one. Happily, there's another little trail that I think is more at my level. So let's check it out. It's the same area, and I feel like we're gonna end up kind of at the same spot, but I could be wrong, but you can tell this is gonna be an easy walk. Just a stroll through the woods. Once again. Well, on this one I might can walk and talk, but I don't know if you would want to walk the entire time. So let's just wait until I get to the wherever we're going. Tell the truth. Did you expect this to take this long?
No.
There is so many stops. Yes. I think I said we could do it in an hour.
Yeah, it's been longer than that.
I think we would just have to just drive, but there's so many pretty stops over here. But yeah, I've been surprised that we are still going. We have hit the halfway point, so